comic book fans, and welcome to another edition of Cammy's Comic Corner. I'm your host as always, Cammy. Now, remember how I usually sometimes say that, it's been a really bad week for comics? Well, I wasn't kidding this week. Oh my goodness. Not only were good comic scares, but any comics at all, barely. I had such a small amount of comics to review, I almost filmed yesterday and took a vacation. But, I struggled, waited till the very end for something good to come across my desk. Sure enough, I was able to get not only a pick of the week, but a Fast 5 as well. So, let's go on to the pick of the week. From DC Comics, we have Justice Society of America, Kingdom Come Special, Superman #1, written and drawn by the amazing Alex Ross. Now, if that name wasn't a mouthful, wait until you actually look through the comic book. You'll get a mouthful of art. I don't know where I was going with that. But anyway, in this issue, it is written and drawn by Alex Ross, but only some of the book is painted. Alex Ross decided to try something new in this book, where he would just do pencils and inks for a majority of the pages. And believe me, when I was first reading through it, I was like, wait, this is Alex Ross's stuff? He only paints. That's all he does is paint. Well, he was trying something different out, and in my opinion, it looks really good. But anyway, we have the Superman from the Kingdom Come Earth. If you've been reading JSA, he's been in our universe, well, the DC Earth 2 universe, and he's just trying to figure out how to get back and to his Earth, and how he doesn't really belong, feels like he belongs on this Earth. There's a lot of Earths, there's a lot of Supermans. If you're getting confused, go through the past arc of the Justice Society, you'll get up to date. But anyway, while he's, searching for that why am I here moment, the Daily Planet is under attack. There's a big green dust cloud that can be seen from miles away, and the first thing that really makes him nervous is the Joker repeating history in this Earth, and he's going to kill his beloved Lois. He gets there, it's not Joker, it's kryptonite gas, but it doesn't really affect him as much, it only stings the eyes. But these bad guys were sent by Lex Luthor to trap Superman there in the building, and then kill him. Only thing is, they got the wrong Superman. So after a little display of ass-kicking out on the public streets, the real Superman comes and tries to get control of this old Superman, saying, hey, that's not how we do things here. Maybe you need to cool off. After talking to another Norman McKay, who's not really a pastor in this universe, looking for some guidance, he can still find none. And then at the end of the issue, Superman Clark Kent of this Earth 2's Lois Lane comes to talk to Superman. She wants to know what happened to his Lois in his universe. So if you've read Kingdom Come, which I have right over there, I don't know why I don't have it on display, but if you've read Kingdom Come, you know that the Lois of that Earth died after getting her skull smashed in by the Joker, and how she died in Superman's arms as the Joker got away. It was I almost got some tears in my eyes after reading this issue, because it was just so powerful. You really feel and connect with the Superman. And Alex Ross is known for being the biggest Green Lantern fan on Earth, but very close to Green Lantern. I'd have to say Superman is his next favorite hero. And don't be alarmed by the $3.99 cover price. Even though it's a Kingdom Come JSA special, there's plenty of awesome DVD extras in the back of Alex Ross sketches. Alex Ross is telling what he's thinking about this scene, this issue, this one-shot, the style. It's great. You get your money's worth for this book. Now on to the Fast 5. First up from DC Comics, we have Batman Cacophony #1, written by Kevin Smith and art by Walter Flanagan. If these names sound familiar and you're a fan of the View Askew universe, then that's right, it's that Kevin Smith. Zack and Mary Make a Porno, Clerks, Clerks 2, Dogma, yada yada yada, Chasing Amy, the list goes on. Usually this name scares comic book readers because he has done comics in the past, very good ones like Daredevil and Green Arrow, but it just takes literally years sometimes for comics to come out. Not to worry, issues 1 through 3 are done. He made sure that they were done before they even put #1 out, and it's been a really fun tale. If you like a lot of villains in your books, like Deadshot, Mr. Zsasz, the Joker, Onomatopoeia, which is a very creepy villain, and throw in that Batman guy as well, you're going to have a really fun time with this book. I had a really fun time with this book. The art complements the story nicely, and it's nothing crude or crass. There's one scene that's kind of questionable, but still, it's Kevin Smith in a good light. Next up, from Avatar, we have Anna Mercury #4, Now this is another Warren Ellis sci-fi Avatar story, and the thing I really like about Anna Mercury is the action. It's really action-packed in part of the issue. And the other part, it's a lot of sci-fi talk. And if you like that kind of talk and, the physics of the different worlds that Anna Mercury is protecting and saving, then, you'll like this book even more. But, I can get through that, but I'm mainly in it for the action because some of the art in these pages is just gorgeous, and she's a very action-packed kind of girl. And with this series ending this year, hopefully I'll see a lot of Anna Mercury costumes at the conventions I go to, because let me tell you, to see a girl in an outfit like that, redhead, leather. Next up, from DC Comics, we have Green Lantern Corps number 30. Now, Peter J. Tomasi is, as usual, writing this kick-ass issue. So, in this issue, we follow the Lantern Guards and a couple of Owens as they make their way to see the Zamarons, aka the Star Sapphires. Apparently the Zamarons were once Owens themselves. They were the female Owens, but then they were banished to their little world because they thought love ruled over everything. Because that's what the Star Sapphires are, is loving beings. And the Owens are very concerned about the power that they're generating. So, there's little question and answer of, hey, are you guys going to, be with us? Are you going to go by our regulations? The answer is pretty much no. We're the Star Sapphires. We can do whatever we want. Add in a nice little Sinestro cameo by Crib, and it's a very fun, action-packed issue. I have a Sinestro Corps shirt. I have a Red Lantern shirt. I have a Green Lantern shirt. All I need now is a Star Sapphire t-shirt, and I just hope it doesn't come in ladies. Next up, from Marvel, we have Wolverine number 69. Now this is a continuation of Millar's Old Man Logan storyline, where him and Logan and Hawkeye, are traveling across the newly reformed United States, taking a package to the East Coast somewhere. And the past issue, Hawkeye was about to die by his daughter's hand, who was Spider-Girl after she killed the Kingpin. She's now ruling the Kingpin's land. She says, you're a superhero, I need to, have my respect. So sorry Daddy got to die. After being saved by Logan, they crumble underground, where they come across Mole Man's creations, the Mongoloids, as they are very creepy and very hungry. Luckily for Logan, he has some light to shine in their eyes as they make a quick, swift getaway. It's a very fun issue in this Wolverine series. McNiven and Millar are having a blast, it seems, and I can't wait to see those claws pop out, because issue by issue, he's getting closer to becoming pacifist to full-blooded killer again. And that's the Wolverine we all know and love. And finally this week from DC, we have Detective Comics number 850. And this double-sized conclusion RIP storyline crossover, if that's another mouthful for you, Paul Dini has the famous Hush up against Batman. They're fighting over Selina Kyle's heart, literally. And luckily for us in the end, Batman saves the day after a nice little fight in his underground cave with Hush. And Hush reminds us all why we shouldn't have any loose costume pieces or capes. Because if you've seen The Incredibles, you know how dangerous capes and loose clothing can be. I'm not going to spoil that ending, but it's very surprising what villains can survive nowadays. Well, that does it for Cammy's Comic Corner this week. If you want to be our friend, go ahead and go to myspace.com/Cammy's Comic Corner. Or you can just go to www.cammyscomiccorner.com. And from there you can subscribe to us on the RSS feed or subscribe to us on iTunes. And if you want to leave our iTunes review, that'd be most appreciated. And also, if you like the attire I'm wearing, like this awesome Sinestro Corps t-shirt, go to deadlinegraphics.net and send Kelly an email. He has tons of awesome superhero shirts, and they're all very high quality. And believe me, I don't trust anyone else in the t-shirt business unless his name is Kelly and he works at deadlinegraphics.net. You can find the banner at our site and in the contest section as well. So remember, www.deadlinegraphics.net for some awesome killer t-shirts. But in the meantime, this has been Cammy's Comic Corner. I have been your host, Cammy. I hope all of you have a wonderful week.